Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to build a copper golem statue. We've got an area that's 12 by 7 here, it's 12 across and 7 back. I'm just going to place our 4 wax copper blocks along and then go 3 back like this. I'm going to do that on both sides, and these are going to be our 2 feet for our copper golem statue. Fill in the base like this, and then we're going to want to make them 4 blocks tall, so build up another 3 blocks and then fill in the rest of the feet like so. Also, just wanted to let you guys know, I recently had an operation on my nose because I have a deviated septum. So they were attempting to fix that, so I might sound a bit weird, but hopefully I'm going to be recovered in about 2 weeks. I wanted to get this video out in the meantime for you guys. So now you want to grab your wax cut copper stairs and place them as I am on the base of the feet, and then another 4 at the top of the foot. Now's a good time to ask you guys to subscribe. I'm trying to reach that 500 subscriber goal, so if you could help me out and subscribe if you enjoy the videos, that'd be a massive help to me. So thank you in advance if you have done that, and thank you to all that are already subscribed. I really appreciate you. Now we're building the body of the copper golem, so you want to build up 7 blocks like I am with the wax copper, and it's going to be 10 blocks across. Once you've got that 7 block height, you can just fill in the front side of the copper golem like so. So you should have the front of the copper golem, which is 10 blocks across and 7 blocks tall. And now what you're going to want to do is use your cut copper slabs and just run a row along the very top block. And this is where we're going to build our head on top of for the copper golem. But before we do that, just fill in the sides and the back of the golem. Now you've done your legs and the body, you need to come to the top of the build, and where you've placed those slabs, you want to build up 6 blocks with the wax cut copper. Waxed copper blocks. And then connect up both sides and fill in the front face. Come to the left hand side of the golem and place 5 copper blocks like I do, so it slightly overhangs from the back. And do the same on the other side, and then like you did before, just connect it all up and fill it in so it's level with the front of the face. Grab your cut copper slabs and along the top run a row all the way along and connect it to the other side, and then you just want to fill in the hole in the head that's left. Now we need to do the lightning rod that's on the top of the copper golem head. So just copy what I do here, come to the middle of the head and place 4 blocks, place another 4 blocks, and then you need a temporary block so you can do a ring around these 4 blocks, which I'll show you now. And then once you've done that, you can build up so it's 4 blocks tall. And then in the top of this, we're going to put some copper bulbs and light them up. We have some lighting at the top of the head so mobs don't spawn up here as well. Now come to the back of the build and just copy what I do. I'm going to build out the legs a bit so they look a bit more sturdy. Don't forget to run a row of upside down copper stairs here, because we're going to use these to help build our arms. And now I'm going to do the right arm. So where that cut copper stair is, you can place one block and then run a row of blocks that is 10 blocks long. And you want to make that 2 wide, so just run another row of 10 blocks alongside it, like so. Go underneath the arm and bring it in 1 block and just repeat the same process, like so. And of course, just do the exact same thing on the other side for the other arm. Replace these blocks with upside down copper stairs, and then connect the arms to the head with some more stairs, like so. Now we're going to add some details. I'm going to do the face and add some texturing and things like that. So come to the front of your build, in the right corner of the head of the copper golem, count in 3 blocks diagonal, and that's where you can start to hit out the blocks, because we're going to put our eyes there. Move a 2x2 area and then replace this by putting in some shroom lights, but you want them indented into the head so they're not just flat, because I think it looks a bit nicer. Add your nose using your cut copper and some wax copper at the bottom of it. The nose is a 4x2 area, and then add your copper trapdoors in the right corners of the eyes. Grab some copper bulbs, and you can do this wherever you like really, but I did it on the legs like so, and then copy the same on the right leg, and then come to the middle, and then you can do a nice pattern if you like. I tried to make it circular. I added some lava into it because I thought it looked quite nice, but end up changing it for magma. But I think each way looks good depending on what you want to go for. Add some brick here for texturing, and then I do some granite at the top. This is really up to you. You can do this wherever you like. The copper golem does seem to have some texturing on it. It kind of looks like a belt, so it might be good to just use bulbs if you think that looks nicer. But I like the different colors and textures the different blocks give here. Use some copper bulbs to make some eyebrows on either side. Grab your chiseled copper, and I like to put this in the middle of the sort of lightning rod that the golem has at the top of its head. And then I do that all the way around, give it more texture. And then as you see fit, go around and just add some cut copper to different parts of the build to make it look a bit more weathered. This is really up to you. If you like a cleaner look, you don't have to do this, but I think it does look better. Just wanted to show here that you can have the copper golem holding something. I thought it was quite cool to have something valuable in its hand, but you could really do whatever you want. Gold blocks, emerald blocks, maybe an end crystal, because that kind of floats. Might look quite cool in his hand. And now you could be completely complete with this build if you wanted to, but I'm going to show you how to build a spear in his hand. This is what I did in my survival world. I built 2 copper golems and I had them both holding spears and crossing over. And I'll show you that at the end of the video so you can see what you think, whether it's worth doing or not. Just follow along with what I do here. I'm using red terracotta and stripped mangrove wood here. And just to simplify what we're doing is we're just making L shapes here. So with the spruce wood and the spruce planks, we're just going to do, I think it's 6 L shapes. So once you've done 6, then you can stop with the spruce wood. Now you've done your 6 L shapes with the spruce planks and spruce wood. Just add a shroom light like I do. And then we're going to take our stripped mangrove logs and we're going to make a shape for the spear. So to start, you want your stripped mangrove logs to be diagonal with the shroom light. And you want 2 going diagonal either side from the shroom light. I think it's probably best if you are building the spear to just slow the video down and just copy what I do block for block, as it can be a little bit confusing. If I try to explain it, I think I might confuse you more. Once you get to this part and you build these 2 blocks down, I would recommend going back to the bottom of the spear and just working your way back up so it connects to this point rather than working from this side downwards. And that's the hardest bit done. You know you've done it right, so your shroom lights should be able to fit in. So there's 6 of them and they should be all going diagonal so they connect to the very end of the spear. Fill in the rest with copper and your spear is complete, as well as your copper golem. Great job. So here's what it looks like with the 2 golems that I built in my survival world. They're both holding their spears and one of them's got few emerald blocks and the other's got a few diamond blocks. And I also built a little shrine area for them with a beacon, which I made a tutorial for. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out on the channel. But yeah, without further ado, thank you for watching. Appreciate your support. If you could like and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.